Now doing the TheKiest Hunter deck.
I got a hankering for ice cream. I'm gonna get some.
Nice. The biggest change in the latest expansion is they introduced something called Ways. It's kind of like a landmark where it's an effect that happens throughout the entire game. But what it is I don't even remember what the names are, so I'll just make one up. Like, say if it's called Way of the Rat, it'll read, the way will read like, and this isn't an actual way, I'm just using an example. +1 card, +1 action, trash a card, like normal rats, right? So how ways work is whenever you play an action card, you can either have it do the action that's written on the card, or you can have it do the way instead. And then there's like 20 different ways and stuff. Alright, what do I open with here? I'm against... Actually, can't... Oh, I'm against that. Okay, so I'm gonna get rid of the Rotten Nest and do everything else. Ideally, I would have liked the 2 mana card, but I might draw it next turn anyway. You are, but you aren't, because it's not like they power crept the card. Because, like, the way you typically played Dominion was, I don't see what's going on, so I'm just gonna buy gold and things that draw gold. And then beat everybody anyway. And then that still works with all the expansions. Exactly, just be Earl. People don't know about Earl because Andro Minion's not a thing anymore. Now the meme is Lord Raddington, which is like, I don't think that good of an AI anyway. But Earl would be like the one that would like beat you occasionally, and you're like, ah, crap, my strategy sucks after all. I kind of wish they would make an Earl bot, and maybe they have, but I don't know. Algorithm's so easy.
Choice is an illusion.
Oh hey, he corrupted the card I was gonna play. That's beautiful. Oh, and they added, oh, what are they called? Is it night tokens? Pretty much they added, alright, so you played with coin tokens, right? From like guilds, which are now called coffers, just for like to give them a term. And then they added villager tokens, which is the same thing, but it gives you plus actions that you can bank up to then spend all at once. And then they added a final one, which is tokens for plus cards, and I think they're knights, but I don't remember what the name is offhand. So now you have like a map that can have like 3 different tokens essentially. I think here I'm going to play the animal companion. What else did it do in the news expansion? I actually don't remember because I haven't really looked at it enough. Expansion before Renaissance, that one introduced projects, which are like permanent effects you can buy. They also added... Man, it's been so long since I've actually played a real game of Dominion, actually, so... They added some other stuff. Oh yeah, they added the villagers thing, I already mentioned that thing. And then the one before that, Nocturne. Nocturne I describe as playing Smash Bros. With items. Which it's fun, it's just swingy. Very, very swingy. Let me get the 9 lives here. Nocturne has stuff like cards that replace your starting coppers, called heirlooms. It's got something called boons, where you play a card and it says gain a boon, and then the boon's like 1 out of like 13 random things. And then they have a similar one for hexes, which are attacks instead. It's just a combination of all the effects you're used to from all the other expansions. And the Nocturne also added the night phase that happens after the buy phase but before cleanup, where you play night cards and stuff.
I'm back.
Hello. Um, I think I go unleash the beast here. Alright, how good's my luck? Am I going to play Alex?
Has there ever been a point in your life where you were good to play Alex?
In my life, no. Other people's life, yes.
Perfect.
Renaissance they built with the idea of trying to like not necessarily get Dominion back to its roots, but it's like a less complicated expansion compared to like empires, guilds, and the other stuff. Sure, they have villagers and like projects, but they also have cards that don't have a lot of text on them to begin with. The thing is, though, is that when you... One of the reasons I like the fact that we play with every card in the like the shuffle is that you don't get like you don't have to play the complexity. Like there's other options, or like the complexity might be available, but then it's like the worst option. It's like sure you can go some weird boon lost in the woods thing, which you don't know what that means, but it doesn't matter because Wharf's out there and you just go Wharf. Let's see. I think I'm going to do...
It's a cheap dream.
And at the same time, if you were still at CVC, you'd be playing the game every day or 3 times a week or whatever, and the complexity would have gotten away. Man, I hate this card. And I drew both of these? Come on. What is this? What is this? But I do agree. The one thing I hope they do in the next Dominion expansion is do an expansion like Hinterlands that doesn't require any extra physical crap. It's just the raw cards. And doesn't like require extra piles or anything either. Because like Hinterlands, one of the reasons like my favorite expansion to recommend to new players, because actually all it does is just come out with like slightly more complicated cards, but there's no like new piles or mechanics involved. They're all stuff like when you buy or something, but it doesn't require anything weird. The heck is this 5/5? Oh, okay. Destroyed a lackey to summon a 5/5. Okay. I actually didn't remember about that card at all. The evil recruiter. I don't like that he did that. Son of a bitch.
Wow.
Ah!
Wow.
Well, I'll do Arcane shots or whatever. Let's do this first. Okay, all these suck. This deck's always been very questionable against Quest Warlock. It's not even Quest Warlock, it's just Handlock. Nice.
Pretty ideal for the situation.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised. Makes me a little worrisome what he's going to have in his hand.
Oh, you mean like that?
Yeah, but that's not even that bad, because, you know, the 12-12 can't go face. Unless you run Silence. Wouldn't that be epic?
He just tosses Al out there. What the fuck?
Wait, what the hell? Alright, do need to do... Oh, whoops. Whiffed on that. Five... 14, so I'm not dead. They're pretty damn close. I might have messed up there and probably needed to play the Unleash the Beast. Because he's got 14 on board.
You are too late. His return is not.
And that's the extra he needed to win. Okay. It's a shame I drew all my 8 mana 4/4s before drawing the other card that like buffs them and stuff.
Yeah, I think things would have been a lot different.
Rexa versus Tyrande.
What are your thoughts on chess?
Begin.
Like, actual chess?
Yeah.
I think people have it mostly figured out at this point.
Oh, I mean, like, do you like playing it and stuff?
Not really. I'm actually really bad at it. Because
Yeah,
I've never studied the strategy behind it.
I'm in the same boat. Even worse so is that it's one of those games where I subconsciously sabotage myself so that the game ends sooner.
It's like for a game where where an hour and a half time limit is considered quick, I get very bored.
Yeah, exactly. It's how I feel too. With that said, there's a huge uprising of chess due to, like, the latest online client not only being really good, but universally used by all chess players. and then it's like got essentially deck tracker like stuff built into it, so you can like watch anyone's game to review stuff and get stats and all that other fun stuff. So it's like really evolved. Like the scene itself's just evolved a ton in like the last year and a half or something. Probably even just the last year. Now that I think about it, because like now all the pros are using that site too, and then they're streaming on YouTube, so you can like actually watch a grandmaster chess player just like raffle stomp through people.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, yeah. I was mentioning it because Nate, who's in the chat's been playing that game recently. I don't know if you're watching the chat, but he mentioned you can play aggro style that typically ends at about after 20 turns, which I have no idea what that means. That could be like an hour. I'm assuming it's quick, but still. Yeah, so much information and so much love for the game, and so many, and then there's talent behind it. Like I watched a few commentators, and there's like really good commentators. And then because it's being streamed on Twitch, you're now getting like Twitch events that take popular streamers from different genres, and then they play chess against each other just for kicks and stuff. So it's just crazy. I thought there was a Blitz game. Nate was saying there's Blitz games too, where you have a clock of 5 minutes per
Oh yeah,
player.
I see that. I'm watching the chat now.
Okay, yeah, you might like that.
That would be a lot more fun to watch for me.
So what am I up against? This is like a lackey Galakron priest. I'm just not sure whether to spend both these Arcane shots, you know.
Quickly.
Just gonna do one of them. Even though it's tough to watch, it depends on what you're watching them on. Like if you're watching on a YouTube stream, you can just slow it down. And then if you're watching through the client, then couldn't you just replay the game through the client? And then just go at whatever pace you wanted? Unless the client sucks. But if you're trying to watch it real time, you either don't care about the game, so you're just watching like how fast they're making moves and you're impressed by that, or you know enough of the game that you can kind of get an idea of what they're like doing, I guess, or come back and figure it out later. I think one of my favorite things in Hearthstone is any of these cards that are like discover something, you just get the same thing again. You're like infinite value forever.
I love doing that.
And then they nerf stuff like that, like Alex Straza and some of the others. So funny thing about this card that I think they proved through data mining is when awakens and attacks a random enemy. Whenever anything says attack a random enemy, what it actually does is it does a coin flip to see if it attacks minions or if it attacks face. So at first it does a 50-50 shot, and then if the 50-50 one's on minions, then it will then determine which minion to attack. So it is actually skewed in favor to hit face every time, according to like data stuff on Reddit and things, which they're usually right about that kind of stuff.
That is incredible.
Yeah, it's like seeded random, I guess, or a random with a handicap. I forget the exact term.
Like weighted.
Yeah, weighted. That's a better word. Actually, the better move would have been to shoot the 0-5. It's just misleading because so many cards are like, when they say randomly hit an enemy, they don't work that way at all. Like Arcane Missiles. But maybe it does work that way with Arcane Missiles, but we don't really notice that kind of stuff because it's 3 attacks and stuff. I love this move.
That was satisfying.
Rottnest Drake is like the reason to spend the 2,100 gold on the the adventure needed to get it.
Yep.
What's the move here? This one's a little harder. Now, if they had a client for Stratego that was equal to chess's, then I'd be all over that. Do you think the move here is to... Nah, never mind. It's a stupid move. Holy cow, that was so lucky.
Huh. Alright then.
I mean, he probably has the, 9 mana clear, but whatever. He does not. Okay. Oh, well.
No, he has the 7 mana clear. That was much worse than the 9 mana clear.
Yeah. I did the wrong thing. It should have had a 6/6 trade into it, and then the 1/1 could have stayed out, and it might have taken the hit. My god. Wasn't sure to save the second 9 lives for the heal taunt guy that I got in the deck. But I think this is fine. Oh, that's beautiful. He doesn't know.
Man, sucks to be him.
Woo! Would have been nice if he duplicated the other one, but
Oh, he didn't utilize it.
he can't, because it was end of turn.
Oh, duh.
Remember when I picked up Explosive Shot and it seemed questionable?
Yes.
Yeah, this game's funny. Amazing. Oh yeah. So what do you think of the next Hearthstone expansion so far?
Seems interesting. I need to look more into it. I can't really say much about it now, because all I have to go off of it is what you were telling me earlier.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they announced 10 or 12 cards. I forget the number offhand.
I gotta look at that.
to my side.
I've gotten into the habit of just ignoring most of the updates, unless it's, I don't know, unless something really catches my eye, and then just being surprised and playing through it when
I
it comes
always
out.
sub I always subscribe to the reveal order thread because that gets updated whenever a card gets not just announced but like verified that it's legit. And I sent you that link, I think, on Facebook.
Okay, I haven't looked at it yet. I've been pretty busy at work, so been kind of neglecting Facebook.
Indeed.
Then by the time I
Oh,
get home,
balls.
I forgot I got a message. Oh shit!
I think we're gonna burn out.
Good thing you have all those Zixor primes.
Yeah, that I probably won't get to play, son of a bitch.
It's okay, you got a buzzard.
To do what?
You can draw 2 cards if you ever have a beast.
I do have Unleash the Hounds if he does play enough of them.
Oh my god. Ooh.
Probably have to use it on myself though, unfortunately.
Probably, but you know what? You can get a pretty good deal.
I see a dark future.
Oof.
Oh fuck.
I will act as your scale drive.
Whenever I see that card, my anus puckers.
Yeah. Agreed. If only Hunter's Mark was still 1 mana. I guess I could just clear though, so it's not the end of the world.
Yeah. You got what? 2 more of those? 3? I lost count.
Yeah, I've got 2 more. Except he keeps getting legendaries with stuff. Oh, is this where he gets his own? Okay, never mind. Oh, nice, he healed himself. I think I just get him down to 7. And he'll go up to 10. Which means he has to kill everything on board. Yeah, I think I just do it.
I bring life.
So, when that thing wakes up and attacks, does it proc Explosive Trap if it goes base?
It does.
God, that's beautiful. I couldn't remember if it worked like that or not.
A simple spell should do.
It's like the one thing I didn't want it to crash into.
It's a brand new you.
It's nice. It returns it, but it's dormant. Oh, god damn it, he drew it.
Oh, your life sucks.
Yeah.
To my side.
Oh, thank you. I don't even know what to do.
Die.
I can draw the, draw my hounds, or I could draw my, one of my 4/4s again.
Yeah, you could get Zixor. That would help a little bit.
Hopefully he gets the buzzard. Yeah, now I have to get the Zigzword.
Hey.
Hey, and I did. Okay, well, that's cool. Yeah, I got seeing it too. Thanks for tuning in. It's a shame he gets a full heal off of this bastard. So do I kill... What do I kill here?
Oh, they're both terrifying. One gives him back cards.
Yeah, but the other gives me a 4/2 to exchange with the 5/4 when it wakes up the next turn.
That's true.
And they don't really have spells anymore. I mean, they've been kind of using them, but...
Quickly.
I kind of like your idea. Kill the 2/2 and hope for the best.
It's like either procs explosive, which I'm cool with, because then he still has to deal with the 4/4. I wish he would just get a shitty priest minion. And he hasn't gotten it yet. And then you got a random priest spell that actually let him cast it again. Like, I don't know. Ah!
Oh man.
He's already got a second one in there somewhere. Because he had the 2 from earlier. This is the key high roll we all expected here, that's all. I was gonna say 1 out of... Actually, no, I'm technically alive. Amazing. That was a hell of a high roll, man. Just a series of those. Holy cow. Alright, I think I'll do one more, then I'll switch to Demon Hunter to wrap the night up.
Okay.
Are you aware of Mary Trump's book?
Oh God, no.
So she's like the black sheep of the family, so she wrote a book that, like, you know, whistle blows all their shit. And
Oh man.
and the book came out today, and it sold 950,000 copies in its first day.
Wow.
You know what the best part is? It could, like, half of it could. It doesn't even matter what's in the book because nothing's gonna come out of it. But, like, I can't tell if, like, I can't tell if this was like a scam. You know, like she just waived the intention of I'm just screwing over my family, and then she's just making a shitload of money, and then nothing's gonna happen out of this.
To my side. Job done.
I might get this book.
Yeah, you'll either get it or someone will like gag gift it to you.
Yeah, I might as well just get it. Get it out of the way. Now, which DRM account do I get it on? Amazon, Google Books, Kindle? I
Is
guess
it
that is
is it an actual book or an ebook?
both. Basically,
Oh, got it.
that is both. No.
Oh my god, I actually have an answer to this 4-8. I like never have an answer to this 4-8, and now I have an answer to this 4-8. It was so pretty too. The one book I might buy is Lindsay Ellis. Her sci-fi novel came out this week.
Shit, $15 on Google Play. I'm gonna get this. I think I think I have like $10 of Google Play money from doing surveys.
Oh my gosh, I'm not sure which I want here.
Oh, there's gonna be so much material. I have to.
Oh, I'm being dumb. I just get deadly shot and I win the game. Alright, gonna do some Demon Hunter games to get break into Platinum, and then we'll be done for the night. Oh, you can't even see that. What the heck?
3.3 stars. I wonder why.
Oh, no. Gross. Just saw that my Twitch chat overlay is not good for this stuff. Like something with the filters off. Have to figure that out another day.